Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris the High Guy Jacobs, and today we're taking a look at a new update that was just sent to us a couple of hours ago. In the update notice, 6 hours ago to be specific, coming in at June 27th, 2025 at 14:25. Dear Commander, a new update is here. Doomsday Last Survivors will tentatively undergo maintenance to implement the latest game update on July 1st, 2025. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. As compensation, we will be sending you a reward after the maintenance. Please download the latest version after the maintenance to experience the new features. Here comes the update. A new Battlefield Off-Limits War is launching soon. Freely form your own team and fight in a 4-team brawl where a single critical strike can decide victory. Scheduled to begin on July 2nd, update to the latest version to participate. What is this involved? Well, let's dive into it. First, we've got strategic matching. When registering, commanders form a team of 8 players and are free to choose the appropriate war zone and battle timing based on their strength. If your team is short on members, the system will automatically match you with teammates. If the team is short on members, the system will automatically fill your team for a seamless experience. Number 2, Clash of Wit and Courage. 4 teams will compete in the same battlefield, capturing devices to earn points. Attack another team's device to plunder their points, so both strategy and skill are essential. 3, Showdown Time. The battle lasts 35 minutes with a final 10 minutes entering Showdown Time. During this period, the plunder ratio for all devices significantly increases, allowing the tide of battle to turn at any moment. Number 4, Scoring and Rewards. After the battle, rewards are distributed based on each team's ranking, ensuring every second of effort is rewarded. So basically, this new event seems to me a 4-on-4 scenario. Basically, like it says, 4-on-4. Capturing devices to earn points, attacking every other team's devices to plunder points. A short period. I'm not sure whether this is going to include troop loss or not. I assume it'll be like a Pompeii and not have troop losses, but who knows? That's not declared here in this new Battlefield Off-Limits War. So I assume it's going to be more like your Bounty Ground or your Water War in that situation, where it's based on that same type of structure. So that's what I'm hoping for. But whether it's something that's continuous or whether it's just going to be like a water war where it's specific to one time and you have to sign up, within one period, will be obviously something that will have to be experienced as it goes. But this doesn't sound bad. I mean, any type of situation that's going to provide a new experience in the game that's PvP, that's not just IR, AR, and GW, is a win in my book. So I don't mind this idea, and making it a little bit smaller, 4-on-4, does give more for that potential. So we'll see what happens when it comes to the Off-Limits War. Next, we've got number 2, a new cooperative event. Horde Defense is coming soon. This was recently tagged on the Discord, on the actual official Discord, with information based on that. But basically, here it goes. Team up with allies to build an impenetrable defense and fend off the Horde. Scheduled to begin on the 8th of July, updated to the latest version to participate. Number 1, Alliance-Based Defense. The event lasts for 3 days and is divided into 3 phases: preparation, defense, and post-battle review phases. Only R4 or higher members can schedule the event and pick the difficulty and core defense members. Okay, so this will be another type of alliance-based thing. Multiple zombie waves. The battle lasts for 10 minutes with multiple zombie waves attacking in turn. Fend off 10 waves to win and survive additional waves to obtain more generous rewards. Pretty simple. You're going to send a defense. They're going to send 10 waves. You're going to hopefully defend. There are no troop losses here, though. Troops will not be killed in this event, and support for offline participation means you can join the defense anytime, anywhere. So, another good addition. A cooperative event, no troop losses, no defense, all going to be happening at on your own place for rewards. Whether it's something that happens every week like the Antipede, or whether it happens every event like a Water War, whether it refreshes every week like like any of the stores, we'll have to see how that works. But again, that's 2 new events that they're bringing. One is PvP, one is PvE. I cannot complain about this, okay? I think this is great so far. However, we're going to step into point number 3, and this is going to ruffle some feathers, depending on what side of the dime you're on. Number 3, Watchtower Optimization in Island Raid, Archipelago Raid, and Genesis War. The death rate of Watchtower Garrison has increased from 30 to 40%, and the death rate for attacking watchtowers has decreased from 60 to 50%. So, what this means is, if you were in Garrison previous, you had an automatic exchange rate of 30% of your troops going to aid station. Okay, 30% of the ones that were heavily wounded were automatically going to aid station. Okay, which is a huge proponent of reason why you're always going to have deaths in rallies and garrisons. Well, they're going to increase that number on the defense to now 40%. So now on defense, you're taking more damage or more troop losses compared to what you were. Now, the flip side, the rallying or swarming effect is now decreasing. Now, this to me is a bad thing. Okay, this change is bad. Why? I'll tell you why. First and foremost, I'm a garrison main. That's what I do. I'm there for defense. Well, all of a sudden, my defense isn't going to be as good anymore. That sucks. And number two, if you look at the change to attacking watchtowers being decreased, this doesn't just mean rallies. This means also from swarming, which means that swarming is going to be more prominent and more capable for the whales to do. Unfortunately, this change goes to benefit the whales. You get more deaths on defense, and you get less deaths on offense. And that's only helping out one portion or the other. Now, granted, we can say, well, it was already unfair at 30 to 60%. A team could just sit back on defense and just hold out while the attacking team, and you're absolutely correct. But that would also be 60%, which would prevent people from swarming. It was an anti-swarming sentiment as well. Because unfortunately, for the whales, the players who are at the top of the balance, swarming is a relative option. You lose troops regardless, but now it's going to be more valuable to swarm. You lose less, you'll be able to swarm more often, and it won't cost you as much. So overall, in my opinion, all this does is make defending harder and makes offensive easier. And unfortunately, that's an imbalance to the game that I think is not the right way to go. I honestly think this is going to be a bad change, my overall opinion. But again, that's my opinion. As a defensive main, as a defensive player, this is really hitting me right in the guts. If you're a range player or a rally player, you're probably happier about this, because obviously that does benefit. And if you're a whale, you're obviously happier about it because now you're not going to have to worry about 60% losses on your swarms. You're only looking at 50% losses on your swarms. So you're going to be swarming more often. So that's my opinion on point number 3. It's going to ruffle some feathers one way or the other. Number 4, however, I think is hilarious and amazing at the same time. It's amazing because we're adding automatic chat translation feature. So we won't have to worry about translating things. Conversations will be way easier. However, it's funny because it's available with privileges subscription. You have to pay for it or get to VIP 10, which means you have to pay for it. I mean, yes, you can grind out VIP 10 by itself, but it takes a hell of a long time for free-to-play players to upgrade their VIP levels without using gems. So it's one of those situations where if you want automatic chat, you're paying for the privileges subscription or you're reaching VIP 10. So I think that's kind of funny how they did that. Obviously, there's other bug fixes and optimizations that are coming that we won't know of until we play. But that's going to be it from the DLS team. All in all, I think it's really great. We've got 2 changes coming in the forms of a PvP event as well as a PvE event. We have some changes coming to the Watchtower, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I do see the merit for why they did that. And then we have the automatic chat translation feature, which I think is an absolute solid win. So overall, it's a good change. I think we're going to be excited by these updates. And we'll be looking forward to those coming the 1st of July. But that being said, folks, that's it for the day. That's going to be it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button. Comment down below what you think about the Watchtower changes. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. And if you can, click that join button to become a member. For only $5 a month, American, you get to help out the stream, get your name in the final video or in the final screenshot of the video. Showing your appreciation, and just to goes to show a long way in the channel, because unfortunately IGG doesn't pay anything and YouTube doesn't pay very much. So if we can get some support from the community, that would be greatly appreciated, but not expected. So if you can, click that join button, go ahead. If you can't, just go ahead and comment down below and smash that like button as much as you can, okay? That being said, folks, thanks very much for tuning in. Love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time, stay lifted.